Today is the 18th of February 2021, which is a Thursday, and the time right now is the magical 22:22, which means 10:22 p.m. Budapest time. And these are my daily results with Mohini Trade, probably the strongest Forex trading robot in the world. Now, this is my day. Actually, it's a little more than my day on the DAX 30 chart. Let me try to find it. Yes, here it is. And I'm using the M5 zoom, which means that each and every candle represents 5 minutes of trading time. The day began somewhere there. You see the little gap at the tip of my finger between the 17th and the 18th. And today, yesterday's bearish market just continued. It's pretty much the same, except it isn't, because if I zoom out, then you see yesterday we had very high, very volatile movements, a lot of action going on, a lot of high differences, sudden drops, sharp corrections. But today was more like sideways compared to yesterday's bearish trend, or even the day before yesterday's bearish trend. That was completely bearish with barely any moves. It was untradeable. It was just minimum trade. This was horrific, great, amazing trades and gains. And today was pretty much normal. You could say it's kind of sideways, but only compared to yesterday. If I zoom in, look, if I zoom in, this is today zoomed in. It's still a little bit bearish with a little bit of bullish aftertaste at the end. So what's going to happen tomorrow? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, or I don't have a very special computer that tells me or shows me the future, but it might as well just tank and it's ready to go up again, or who knows, it's gonna fall, keep on falling like it's been falling for the past few days. Now let's take a look at my results. My results are sorted out by the time of closing these positions, and at first, the first thing you see is a $6.07 loss. It's not a profit, it's a $6 loss that I caused manually. You probably watch my videos, then you know that I installed Mohini 4.07, which is the latest bleeding edge version of Mohini Trade, which is technically not that different from 4.06, which is also available for renting. So if you cannot afford to buy this robot, you can rent it. You can just rent it for 28 days. But the only difference is the 4.07 is compatible with Mohini Chief, which is one robot to rule them all. It's like the main robot, a very sharp tool to move between your sets. I run, for example, 32 sets, 8 of which is buy, 8 of which is sell, 8 of which is buy reverse, and another 8 is sell reverse, or something like that. So if I want to stop all my, let's say I want to stop my buy direction robots, that's 16 robots. I have to go into 16 charts on my MetaTrader and click off one by one, and it's a very slow and arduous process. Technically, Mohini Chief takes this kind of burden off of my shoulder as well, because all I got to do is just hit off all buy position robots, and it will stop the sell reverse and the buy garnitures. So it's not going to be able to put any buy positions. For example, in a market as today, it was a must. But whatever, I'm trying to explain this $6.07 loss. I tested Mohini Chief. Mohini Chief has only one downside, that you can only test it in a live environment. You cannot test it in a demo for some weird reason. So I tested it. I wanted to close this, and behold, it closed the position even with a loss. Nevertheless, that's manual. That's what I wanted to say. Long story short, now let's take a look at my profits. You see a lot of bigger profits. It's no longer penny profits. If it's a buy reverse or sell reverse, it will start dropping the 0.2 lots. The lot sequences start with 0.2 and end with 0.9. Oh, look, there's a $12.70. How bizarre. It's a sell reverse profit. So these are my profits, $4, $6. There are some big ones. Yeah, there's a little bit of a loss. 26 cents is really not that much. $7. That's rather big. See, I don't even mention the $4 on the $3 ones because we have a lot. Now here's a bunch of penny profits. So it's nothing really outstanding. Today we had a rather normal day. And I, as a manual trader, maybe, I'm not sure what a manual trader could have gotten out of this day. But for some weird reason, I believe this is not a day that a manual trader would have thrived on. And that's just my thought. If you're a manual trader and you disagree with me, just leave me a comment and tell me where I'm mistaken and why and how. So right now, my profit for the day is $163.63 US dollars. So $163.63. I think that's pretty decent considering that today was, I wouldn't say it was shit, but it wasn't the best of markets. So I'm happy with that. Now let's see my exposure, my open positions after the market closed. No, the market hasn't closed, but my trading is closed at 10 o'clock because that's what I programmed my robot to trade between the hours of 8:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. And at 10 p.m. it stopped trading, so I have some open positions. And tomorrow at 8:30 it will continue to trade on, or tomorrow or in the next few hours, anytime, Mohini Trade is going to manage these positions. So if the market still changes, maybe early hours in the morning, sometimes it happens, it changes in a favorable direction, and if it sees an opportunity to close any of these positions with a profit, it will close with a profit. So right now my exposure is a little over $71. That's not much. I think that's completely bearable. Now let's take a look at my fxbook account. You can just go to mohinisystem.com or mohinisystem.hu and scroll down a little bit to see Mohini Trade live performance, and the first chart is me. It's been a while. 395.07. So if you just tap it or click it, it'll open my fxbook account. And actually this is the chart that you can see all my results with. You can also find this link below this video in the description box. Let's start with my gain because I think that's the new milestone. That's the most exciting part. It's 509.21%. So my account just crossed over to 500%. That's just freaking amazing. Even my absolute gain is over 341%, which is also amazing. And the difference between the two numbers is that I started out with $2,000. See, my deposit, my initial deposit on the 2nd of December was $2,000. First trading day on the 7th of December. And let me show you my the change of my balance. My change of my balance on the 15th of January. I pulled out. I reached the height of 5,229 US dollars. So I took out 2,500 US dollars, which is my initial profit of $2,000 plus a $500. I don't know, a little bit bonus to myself from myself. That left me with 2,804. So 2,840 US dollars. And right now my new balance, and I'm not talking about the shoes, my new balance, my total balance is 6,332 US dollars. Well, yeah, 6,332. Gosh, I'm tired. I'm messing up the numbers. So 6,331 US dollars and 52 cents. That's my new balance. And look at my monthly percent is very close to 100%, meaning that technically I double every month. I double my money every month. My drawdown is very close to 50%, which is, I know it's not very appealing, but that just shows how strong the robot is. Not one bad day. And it's just doubling every month, and I want to keep on doubling this. So if you like my results, just hit the like button or the dislike button if you think I'm a sissy or these results are not good. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you like my results. If you don't, leave me a comment. Why don't you like my results? I'd like to know from you. Please subscribe to my channel. I can use every new subscriber so I can start monetizing and just kind of spread the evangelium of Mohini Trade. I really love this trading robot. I truly believe this is the strongest Forex trading robot in the world. If you want to get a piece of your action, just drop me a line here in the description box. There's my email address. Let me know you want to buy or rent Mohini, and I'll hook you up. I'll kind of show you how it works. And trust me, man, I'm going to get you started. These results are completely doable by anyone. Look, if I could do it, you could do it too. And I'm going to take care of you because I want to spread the good news, the wealth of what Mohini Trade brings. All right. Thank you so much for your outstanding attention. And I'll see you guys the next time. Ciao, ciao.